Oh boy. Hey, I'm out of show again. Alright, today we are doing a Rogue's John John Ale. There's a bunch of these, and this one is the it's John John Ale with natural hazelnut flavor, aged in hazelnut spice rum barrel.
Let's try this thing. Oh, that's kind of delicious.
That's actually not that bad. I was a little nervous.
Phil picked it up, so we're going to start.
50-50 at best. I mean,
this is my explanation is that hazelnut flavor, hazelnut spiced rum barrels. I thought it was going to be a kick in the face of hazelnut.
So did I. I'm actually a little disappointed.
I'm actually glad.
I got it.
I like the taste of the beer, and I like it pretty mellow.
Right.
I like hints of it more than anything else, and this is more of a hint of hazelnut as opposed to a hazelnut flavored candy disc.
Well, this is interesting. I didn't realize about that. John and John are Rogue the Brewmaster and the Distillery Master.
Right.
So
which makes sense.
They use their barrels to age it in, which is nifty.
As a bag.
So how do you like this? Because this was
I'm
aged
actually
in rum barrels or something.
slightly let down by it.
Because it's not hazelnut enough?
Yeah, no, because I'm a big fan of hazelnut. Slightly partial to it. That's why I got it, because my grandfather has a hazelnut orchard.
Oh, I think your grandfather.
No, I mean it's good. It's very good. It's much. I mean, I expected a lot of hazelnut flavor out of it because there's so many different hazelnut things coming at different angles in the process. But it's good. It's got a little. It almost tastes exactly like you expected. There's a little bit of hazelnut and dark browny beer taste, and there's a little bit of spice on the back of it, and that's really about it.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I like the spice at the back end. Obviously, the spiced rum that it was. Yeah, you really can, and I like that. It's not boozy. It doesn't give you anything like that. It just has a little extra flavor at the end. I mean, I can tell because I've had spiced rum before. That's
the other part that I've had spiced rum too on occasion, and I was expecting one of two things. It was either going to be very hazelnutty, which I was hoping for, which it's not. Or it was going to be very more towards the spiced rum part, which I was not hoping for, and it's not that either. It really is cutting right down the middle. Or we're used to it, and we expect this really intense flavor, not intense alcoholic flavor, but it's just an intensifying.
You're an alcoholic.
Really.
That's cute.
Can I talk now? Can I speak?
Yeah.
I like this beer a lot. I do. I like it. It is. It's a lot subtler than I thought, which I think is what I like about it. I prefer it not to be so overwhelming.
So Rogue John John Ale. It's a natural hazelnut flavor aged in hazelnut spiced rum barrels. I'm actually going to give this a 5.5.
Wow.
Oh, easy, Hayden.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I know.
I was agreeing with you until that moment.
Yeah, that's strong.
I don't know. The expectations. It was like that movie that everybody tells you is really good, and then you see it, and you're like, "Was this the preview?"
Who told you it was really good?
Blades of Glory.
Who had this before?
Nope.
No, it's the bottle, it's the styling, it's the Rogue, it's the only available in Bomber. It's a lot of the packaging, and it was kind of like, oh, okay, cool. Anytime and this might be wrong with me, but anytime that I see a bottle only available in a Bomber, not a 6-pack, I always think of, okay, this is something special.
Yep, absolutely.
This is either like a brewmaster thing or something that they when they brew year round, they put it in bigger bottles because of the ABV or something special.
Right. It's not quite mass consumption.
Yes, mass consumption. That's the best way to put it.
Right.
And it's kind of like, oh, I could definitely see this in 6-packs. And actually, if it was in 6-packs, I would probably pass it up. It's just not my cup of tea. The hazelnut flavor is not strong enough, and it kind of dulls everything out. If this was like a pale ale, it'd be like, oh, it's a dull, nutty pale ale.
What's an English brown? Is what it's supposed to be.
It just doesn't. It doesn't do a lot for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7.23. That's a good one. I can't quite go 75. I like it. I like it a lot. I enjoy it.
Why are you looking at me?
Because you're a hater. And I want John and John to understand that that I like it. If they're watching. They're not. Alright. And if you're not sending it, okay. Yeah. Then I'm going to give it a 6. I'm just kidding. No. A 7.2. I'm a 7.2 with an extra 3 put on there. 7.23. I like it a lot. I'm a big fan of English browns. Just the normal English browns. And the little hazelnut that kicks in there and the spice rum at the end is just enough to tickle my fancy. We'll say that.
I would appreciate it if you leave your fancy.
And no, my fancy is here, and it's in everybody's faces. I like it. I don't care. I don't care if you guys are haters. I like it.
No,
Phil,
I'm going to go with you. I'm going to give it a 7 because it's still good. I still taste what they're talking about. The hazelnut's still there. You can still. I'm not this way. You can still taste the spice part of it. That it was. I don't know if I could pick out that it was in a rum barrel as easy that I could pick out some of the other ones that are aged in like bourbon barrels or whatever.
Yeah.
So that kind of pulls back on it a little bit, but it's still good. It's definitely better warm. I would. Maybe they just got a bad batch of barrels from the distiller guy.
That'd be their own fault.
Maybe John.
Excuses for
I'm gonna because they're from
that's
my
wrong.
own
This
state.
is the first thing.
Maybe John needs to talk to John and tell him to get off his ass and give him a better batch of fucking.
John, I think you need to.
John.
Well,
You're like, listen, John. Be like, no, John.
Wait,
John.
Wait. Time. Stop. What do you even know about what it tastes like aged in a rum barrel? This is the first thing I've ever had. Tasted rum barrel.
Yeah, we've had other stuff.
Not a rum barrel.
Yes,
rum barrel. I have it.
You have. We have. Yes,
No,
we
I
have.
don't think
No,
so.
we haven't.
No.
Rum barrels are.
It's
unique.
This is.
Swear we've had.
Alright, look,
Alright,
it's on the internet.
I'll
You
have to
can
look it
find it
up.
to prove me
I'll
wrong.
have to look it up. But if that's true, because I may be remembering wrong, if that's true, stop putting it in rum barrels because that just doesn't work.
I disagree.
I agree with you completely. I don't think rum is a good flavor.
I tried again.
It might not be strong enough.
Do it with an IPA.
It might not be strong enough. But
Keep drinking them.
yeah, well, why don't you have a hazelnut bourbon? Might be the next because bourbon seems to be all the rage on that side. But it's what it is.
I'm done with this. Thanks.
But well, yeah. Maybe on nitro. What if you had it on nitro?
I don't know.
Maybe a little better.
It says brewmaster and spirits master.
Yeah, well, I do whatever.
That's John, and
That's
is John.
Probably not, yeah.
Oh.
And
Ooh.
nothing gets by you, bro.